Okay.
Okay, this is your on and off for your fridge. Your first one is your electrics when you're on a site. The next one is the battery for when you're driving down the road. Batteries only maintain the coldness, they do not make them any colder. So if you haven't cooled it down the night before, 24, 48 hours before you go, and you just flick your stuff in, whatever temperature that was will stay the same unless you've cooled it down. And then the very, very bottom one is for your gas when you're doing a wild camping. To light the gas, you hold the gas valve in and you press the ignition at the same time. What you're waiting for is that little red line there to meet into the green. Again, I've not bled this through, so it can take up to 30 seconds to a minute to do it. Okay, so what you do is just put your thumb on there and that one on there. And we're just waiting for that red line to start moving. I usually count to about 30 seconds. If it doesn't light, I take my fingers off it both and then I go for it again. So we'll just see how long it is. Can you hear it ticking in the background? Okay, so both off. Back on with the gas again. Back on with the ignition. And this is where everybody thinks it's not going to light. It will. Oh, it nearly had it then. There you go. You see the red line moving up.
Yeah.
As soon as it hits the green, let go of the ignition. Keep your finger on there for 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, release. We're on gas.
Right.
All right.
Okay, and then the gas.
As soon as you switch that valve off, that will drop that down into the white again, so you know it's in the off position.
Right, okay.
Okay. So let's put it back onto the electric. We can see that's dropped back down. That's the physical lock on the door, and there's it on the electric side. And if you pop your hand in there, you'll feel that nice and cold. It's been on since this morning, so we know it's cold. You can see the mist coming out there as well. All right. This does 3 things. Push in to light your gas. And at home, you've got a little wheel inside, haven't you? 1 to 9. That is the same. That's 1. That's 9. Okay, and that's both gas and electric. So on your gas one, it's roughly 6 o'clock for the temperature. On your electric, I'd go for roughly 7 o'clock. All right. But if you're going to cool it down, put it on full first and then adjust it. All right. Now, when you're venting it to leave it over the weekend or anything like that, or a week when you're not using it, this button here, just press it in and pull them 2 little teeth out. When the door closes over now, if I could just close that over, that locks onto it and it's left it open now. Stop it going black, mouldy, smelly, that type of thing when you're not using the van. Okay, push that back down. You've got to use 2 hands really to push this back in. So push that in and then just push that back in out of the way. All right, and then we can close it back up again. All right. Okay with that bit?